Velocity, this is Crypto Pio. I'm very excited for this drop watch because Micah Johnson is dropping chapter 2 in the Aku the Moon God series. I'm an owner of Genesis 1, which is the first drop in the series. There's a bunch of interesting things about this drop by Micah Johnson. I'm going to talk about them. So yeah, let's just take a quick look at the piece here. This is Aku chapter 2. It's not often you hear a Major League Baseball player trading in his bat for a paintbrush, but that's exactly what Micah Johnson did in 2018. What started as a way to escape the anxiety and pressure of playing a professional sport has turned into a full-time vocation. His works that feature strong gestural charcoal lines complemented with subtle, vibrant colors have been collected throughout the world. That's Micah Johnson's little intro. Aku was welcomed into the world nearly 2 months ago in historic fashion right here on Nifty Gateway. The community that rallied that day helped launch a phenomena that is set to become the first NFT to be optioned by a major production studio. The Aku movie will be produced by Anonymous Content and executive produced by Shawn Mendes and Andrew Gertler via joint venture Permanent Content. I didn't even know that. I did not know that it had been optioned for a movie, and it's the only NFT that has been optioned for a movie. So that's epic. This is chapter 2. In chapter 1, we saw Aku walking down a hallway that actually was a mix of digital and physical artwork. So the Aku was digital, and the physical artwork on the wall was actually Micah Johnson's canvases that he's exhibited in his studio in Los Angeles. So you get his physical canvases on the wall. All the canvases were children of color, which doing different occupations that maybe people wouldn't traditionally associate with children of color. The basis for the Aku series is that children of color can do anything that they want to do. So here we are. We've got Aku hanging out on a train with the helmet on. So yeah, it's time to rock and roll. So it's a $9.99 price point. If you buy number 1, 2, and 3, the first 3 chapters in the drop, then you get 2 copies of chapter 4 for free from Micah Johnson, which is really cool. He announced that relatively recently. He's been building out like a pretty robust Discord following. He's got an Aku Discord. And when you see that, artists tend to perform really well long term because they're building a lot of community. They're engaging with their audience a lot. What we're seeing now is we're actually seeing a lot of fan art be submitted, like fan interpretations of Aku. And Mike is super supportive of this. He like retweets it. He puts it out there. It's all over the Discord channel. So he's really creating like a sort of ecosystem that fans can contribute to. The last Aku drop, Genesis 1, sold like 1,400 mints at $999. It's going to be fascinating to see if this one generates more than 1,400 mints. I'm buying one, so you're going to see me buy one real quick. I hope that I get a low mint. Nifty Gateway has randomized the minting process. Hey, what's up, Lisa? What's good with you? Appreciate you watching. Sorry, I just had to acknowledge that chat real quick. But yeah, Nifty Gateway has randomized the minting process. So no matter when you buy this piece in the 5-minute window that it's open for open editions, you will just receive a random mint. So I could theoretically get like the number 1 mint or the number 2 mint. Anybody can. So it's going to be really interesting to see how many sell and how they go. I'm just looking here on Discord real quick. I'm in Drop Talk. I just want to see what people are talking about. 1 second. Okay. All right. Tonight's drop, people are talking about. Okay, nice. People are summarizing the drops tonight. That's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, we're here 2 minutes away. Let's just take a look in the meantime at the sort of macro NFT market a little bit here. Let's see what's kind of blowing up in other spots. 1 sec. All right. So yeah, we have Genesis selling for $17.20, which is really good. The drop price was $9.99. This is Micah's other piece. We also saw it flip Le Anime. It's now the 3rd most popular. So that's really, really good for Micah and for Genesis. We're 30 seconds away from this drop. Wow, okay, you're seeing Lotus Train by Mad Dog Jones sell for 15 grand. So the NFT market was in a bubble. in March for sure, like 100%. That bubble has popped. This piece was selling for like $50,000. This is mint number 18 out of 148. That's a really good mint. And for that to be selling for that number for 15,000 is a big tell on the macro sort of situation with NFTs right now. Also seeing a pack cube for 1,007. The price on this has been pretty volatile since drop. I like seeing Genesis 1 mint number 511 selling at 2,000 and a super high mint of 971 selling at 1,720. Wouldn't be surprised if Genesis moves to over $2,000. Wow, Bedroom Bliss by Paris is performing incredibly well. Oh, wow. That's nuts. It's ripping. All right, so back to Paris and Blake Catherine, I should say. So I'm going to buy this. Here we go. Buying this piece right now. Let's do this. All right, tractors. Boom, boom, boom. Verify. All right, there we go. I've got Aku Chapter 2. Welcome to Aku World Chapter 2, $1,000. The second Micah Johnson piece in my collection of my 22nd NFT overall, I believe. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, so yeah, only 21. No, it just hasn't hit my account yet. So I'll have 22 NFTs at this point. Some of my top performers, NFT wise, my top performer was Bitcoin Angel, and I have two of them. When Bitcoin Angel was selling for $3,000 plus every single day, and now it's cratering down to $1,500. I'm still in the green. My biggest loser is CryptoCaster in the sense that I paid $2,200 for it because I wanted exposure to Ferocious, who is a blue chip artist, and this was the only like sub $3,000 way to get that exposure. And now this is completely cratered. Long term, I do expect it to come back. I have no worry about really any of the pieces in my collection. So let's just take a look here at Aku and what's going on. And 450 editions minted so far, and we're 2 minutes in. That's good. 457. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to outperform Genesis. I actually doubt it will, but I do expect like a very strong performance. So when you think about it, it's $1,000 more or less. So we're at a $473,000 market cap already on this. 485. I think 700,000 is a reasonable level to get to, but I don't know if we'll see that. I think that people need to understand that if you're going to be collecting, for example, this specific set of NFTs by Micah Johnson, you should collect the whole thing. It's a no-brainer for me to buy this. Chapter 2 out of 10, I own chapter 1. I've mentioned earlier in the stream, if you own chapters 1, 2, and 3, 3 hasn't dropped yet, but when it drops, then you're going to get 2 copies of chapter 4 for free. So that's awesome. All right, we raced above 500, and that's really cool too. Let's see how high we can get. 526. It's selling very consistently. At this clip, I wouldn't be surprised if we race past 700. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's not going to outperform the first Aku drop. That's what I'm sensing right now. I think that that's not going to happen, but let's see. And if there's anything you want me to cover, if there's anything you want me to kind of point out or any questions you have, definitely throw them in the chat. I am watching the chat. So, okay, 544 editions purchased. Another minute and a half, and we're at 558. I think 700 total mints might be a stretch. I just want to look at this Paris Hilton drop at the performance of it. Wow. So this dropped, I think yesterday. Yeah, literally yesterday. $3,000 floor here. But once this disappears, this might already be gone. Yeah. So So once that $3,000 piece gets scooped up, we're going to jump to $4,000. And that is very impressive. Blake Catherine is an awesome artist. Let me see what's going on with the Blake Catherine piece that I own, that 888 actually owns, like 888 being everyone's favorite whale, one of the biggest whales on Nifty Gateway. He's got like 11 of these. Okay, last sale 1088. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell what's going to rip and what's not. But that's interesting that the Paris Hilton drop is really ripping. That's hilarious. All right, 634 editions minted. We have 45 seconds left. I don't know if we're going to pass 700. 652. 30 seconds left. 659. Wow. It's going to be a photo finish to see if it breaks 7. Oh my God, 670, 679, 683, 690. Oh, it's going to break it, I think. The crazy clip here in the last 45 seconds. 693, 8 seconds left. 698. Wow. Congratulations, Micah. Over 700 mints. Wow, $700,000 market cap on the second drop, $1.4 million market cap on the first drop, over $2 million market cap on the 2 drops, and he's been auctioning other stuff off. The former CEO of UBS bought a piece at auction on a different platform through Micah for like $200,000. Printing money over here, Micah Johnson. Congratulations. I'm going to be the proud owner. I bought one. It hasn't hit my account yet, obviously. I hope I get a really low mint. But yeah, 706 editions minted at $1,000. I'm not worried about the short-term price action. I'm not worried about the long-term price action. This is NFT number 2 out of 10 in the Aku series. Again, you buy 1, 2, and 3, then you get 2 copies of 4 for free. And, I'm in it for the long haul. I just found out from reading that description that Aku's been commissioned for a feature film. So I have to imagine when that's, in development, when that's going to come out in a couple of years, all the Aku series is going to rip. This was a quick one. We'll take a quick look here at the macro NFT market again, just to take a peek. Yeah, a $3,000 Paris just sold. Genesis just sold for $1,717. I mean, look at this. It flipped Leanime. There's going to be some competition between these two, but I have to assume that Genesis is going to keep ripping it. And they should be safe in this top 6 for quite some time. Because if you look at the fall off here, we have 3,600 here, 1,900 here, 750 here, and then we kind of we start to fall off after the 750 numbers. So I think that those two things can hold. I'm actually putting out an artist profile video on Micah Johnson as my next video, so that's going to come out in the next day or two, hopefully tomorrow. This is Escape Velocity. I'm Crypto Pio. Thanks for watching.